My name is Terria. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Today, I want to talk about where should you spread your time and attention when starting a licensed adult day program. So, if you're someone who's planning on starting a licensed adult day program and you're unsure where to start, where should you focus, what are the beginning steps you should take, this video is definitely for you. Okay, so number one, you have to complete the application. Let me start out by saying you got to get the application and then you got to complete the application. So it's important that you get your application, you go step by step in completing the application. Okay, you're not going to be licensed without completing the application. Okay, number two, you want to make sure you develop all your policy and procedures. You get all that supporting documentation that's attached to the application. So you can't submit your application without all the supporting documents. So, like I said, policy and procedures need to be completed. Systems need to develop. There's some key systems that the state likes you to develop when submitting your application. Degrees, resumes, references, fingerprints, insurance. There's a ton of things, a ton of supporting documents that need to be submitted with your application. So once you start working through that application, make sure you're developing and completing all those supporting documents so that when you get to the end of completing your application, you don't have to go back and now start to do your supporting documents. Just walk step by step through the application and whatever they require, get it done as you get to that line. So step one, you need to make sure you have your 4 key personnel. So just make sure you go step by step through the application, complete those supporting documents, print them up, attach them to the application. So when you get to the very bottom, it's all done. I know it's not easy. I know making it seem like it's easy. It's a process, but you have to go step by step through the process in order to successfully complete the process, okay? Number three, financial projection needs to be developed. So you can't skip this part. If you're not a numbers person, definitely hire a numbers person because you need to make sure your financial projection has been developed. So what I mean by financial projection, you need to do your startup financial projection and your working capital financial projection. And working capital pretty much is your first year projection times 3. So you need to know what your expenses are. You need to know what your projected revenue is, which means you need to know what your reimbursements rates are. So, like I said, if you're not a numbers person, definitely hire a numbers person that can help you through this financial projection. Okay. Number 4, you want to make sure you have your 7 months, like I said, of working capital. Well, I didn't say that yet. So number 4, you want to secure the startup capital. Once you determine what that number is by doing your financial projection, you want to secure that working capital and you want to secure that startup cost. So there's a few different ways, and I'm not a financial advisor, so these are a few ways that I have utilized or my clients have utilized to come up with that starting working capital and that to come up with the starting capital and the working capital. Okay, so you can, number one, get a loan, get a small business loan. Number 2, you can do a cash out refi on your house if you own a home. Number 3, you can seek out to investors. Number 4, you can look into your 401k. So there's some ways where you can make sure that you secure that startup cost and secure that working capital. So 3 months at minimum of working capital. But I would go as much as 7 months just to be on the safe side. Going through licensing process, you don't know like how long the licensing process is going to take. You don't know how long it's going to take you to get participants. So you want to make sure there is no hiccups and financially you're not delayed in seeing this through. Okay. Number five, you want to secure a location. So I did a video. I did a video talking about securing a location and why I feel facility based model is the best model as opposed to non facility based. You want to go facility based, you want to secure a location because you're able to make a greater impact and serve more individuals. So you want to sure you secure a location that's license approved. And six, you want to identify your four key personnel. So during the licensing process, you need to make sure you have four key personnel. That's your financial person, that's your executive director, that's your program director, that's your qualified intellectual disability professional. So you need your four key personnel, and you want to hire people that also want to make a difference, also want to make a good impact on people, and want to see your mission through to the end. So I hope this helps. So where do you spread your time and attention in the beginning? I would focus on those six things. So if you're somebody that needs support with financing, figuring out your financial projection, completing the application, developing and gathering all your supporting documents, I can definitely support you with that and teach you step by step how to get that all done. So I will attach a link in the attach a link below. Definitely click that link, reach out to me so we can talk about the next steps of the process. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.